Hey guys, welcome back to King Creek. Today is Mother's Day, and Mallory's been asking for a water filter, so I've got her this APEC off of Amazon. It's like 200 bucks. It's a reverse osmosis filter. It does 5 stages, and I'm going to put it under the sink. That way we have fresh, clean water on demand. I wanted to show me unboxing it, so if anybody's interested in getting one of these, they'll know what comes with it. We've been looking for a filter because our well water has a little bit of a taste to it and a smell sometimes. And this filter was compatible with well waters. Not all of them are. And it mounted under the sink, which we really liked, so that it wasn't taking up space in our refrigerator or the countertop. It took me about 30 minutes to install everything. I was trying to be quiet because the baby was asleep and I was filming, so I think you could do it in about half that time. Here I'm just putting the filters together and screwing them onto the manifold. They send a couple of plastic wrenches so that you can tighten each of the filters down. They don't have to be crazy tight, just snug is fine. This is the cabinet beneath our sink. You can see it's pretty tight already, and if you have a garbage disposal, you'll have even less room. So I would definitely measure. This filter took up about a quarter of the space. I was showing some big brain energy here and put a bowl under the hose. If you're not going to do that, at least have a towel on standby. I'm not sure what you call this piece, but the kit came with 3 different sizes, so depending on what size your water supply is, you'll be able to make it work. Yes, you should use a crescent wrench, that way you know it's tight enough when it slips off. This is the Teflon tape that came with the filter. It's a little too wide, but I made it work. Before you put the needle valve in under the sink, you're supposed to connect the red tubing to it. The instructions show an insert. Oh, they show an insert right there going into the needle valve. My kit didn't come with that, so I'm going to try it. I guess if I have a leak, I'll just turn the needle valve off. Even without the insert, I didn't have any leaks. Here I'm just marking out where the drain will go. I don't think it matters where it goes. I just picked a pipe that was easy to remove and replace. This is the saddle tap that came with the kit. It has this little sponge that you stick onto the pipe over your hole. Pretty much everywhere you hook a hose up has these little plugs in it, and I just wanted to show you one. I didn't trim any of my hoses down. It's real easy to push them in and out of the connectors if you want to. I just kind of tucked it all behind the filters. This is the tank that came with the kit. I saw another YouTube video where a guy used that black thing kind of as a stand, but it felt more stable to me without it, so I didn't use it. Again, the Teflon's a little wide, but it is nice I didn't have to go out to my shed, especially since it was raining. This little plastic valve just threads on. Be careful not to over tighten it. The faucet came with about 3 feet of hose, so you could mount it pretty much anywhere as long as you're within 3 feet of the filters. I just put it as far to the left of our sink as we can without having to go through the countertop. I'm not sure what size bit I ended up using. I just picked one that looked like it was the right size, but I did do a pilot hole so I didn't tear up our sink. Once you turn the water supply on, you'll hear water draining, and that's normal. This system wastes about 3 gallons for every gallon it makes. We let our tank fill up for about 3 hours, and then the first time you open the valve, it'll shoot out some of the black filter material, and that's normal. And then you're supposed to drain it and then let it fill up again for another 3 hours before you drink it. We've had our filter for about a week now, and so far we love it. Since it's under the cabinet, it is at room temperature, so we've been putting the water in this pitcher and putting it in the refrigerator so that way it's cold. But other than that, we love it. So that's it for today. We'll see you next time.